Hello and welcome to another episode of Paul Plays Infinifactory. So, where did we get to? Let's have a look. Okay, we're on Production Zone 2, Oversight Terminal Model 6. So if you've played the game or watched the previous episode, this is very similar to what was destroyed or reclaimed out of in an earlier episode. A bank of 6 screens, 3 base units, and 2 of these keyboards on the front. And what do we have here? They're all just produced. So if we were to take... Oops, that's wrong. That's even wronger. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay, they're coming out so fast that at this timing we can't get 3 nicely in a row. It'll be a base unit. Can't get the 2, so do we make each kind of column of this? I need 1 base and 2 monitors, but the speed is such that that won't work. So I'm going to do something I don't particularly like doing. I'm going to go against the flow of the puzzle. And see what that gives us. Right, so maybe it might be better just doing that. Only going back 1. Yeah, that looks fine. Now, so we need to get this kind of vertical pile done first. Let's try and build the back. So what would be interesting would be we did something like that. No, it's not exactly what we were looking for. But that's coming in at the same level as the top of it. So if it was... everything was dropping in, how would that look? Not bad. Well, that's awful, but you can see down here the first 9 blocks through have created the terminal as we wanted. 6 monitors on top, 3 bases. So, rather than try and weld all that, what I'd like to do is weld them in columns. And to do that, I would like the next block in the system to be pushing it along. So let's just put it back up where it was. Add some column welders. And have a look at that. And there we go. We've made this system just makes an a continuous stream of 3 high, and that works by they're all actually coming in this way. They drop down, and it's relying on maybe I'm growing softer in my old age. It's relying on the next block in the system pushing this column along here. So, I mean, like any of these systems, you know, to get, we actually want 3 in a row. The way I would normally weld 3 in a row is to have stuff coming in, 2 squares, and bring them out on one of them. Now, will that work? No, because it grabs it too quickly. Oh, it needs to be a base. And there we have it. The back unit looks fine, all welded together, and strange for me, not a blocker or a pusher or anything convoluted in sight. Brilliant. So let's deal with the keyboards. Okay. Now, I mean, I could go round it, but again, it's a detour in the puzzle which we don't need. Does this welder have to be here? This welder is welding this. See, a welder, if you just think of them, the way I think of them is, it's here, but that's kind of irrelevant. This is the square which is being welded. It's one from its, you know, you look at the face that has the nasty laser pointing out of it, or the arc beam or plasma, whatever it is, and that's the square being welded. So this square, any the lines don't matter, the arrangement doesn't matter. This could be replaced by any welder doing that. Now obviously none of these are any. Well, maybe he's good. Is he? Let's have a look. Let's see if that still works. Should, if my theory's right about welders. Yes, so basically I've replaced this, even though, I mean, in my head I want to put like a line of welders going up. It doesn't have to be like that. This is the square which is important, this one here, and the one below it. And as long as you have a welder facing into that square, making that a weld block or a weld unit of space, that is good enough. So, that's gone. Along comes this. Let's put a base there for it to land on. Let's put a conveyor to move this one in. Let's leave that one resting there and see where we get to. So that looks pretty good. And again, for welding, what would happen if we put nothing as yet? Oh yeah, it's not the right way. Stop pressing the wrong button. Like that. Like that. And have a look at that. Looking okay. No, we do not want you involved. I'm sorry to say. So we need to maybe push it. Push it in. And pop it out. And there we go. Did I mention how good this game is? It's fantastic. So, that's it done without, as I said before, without a blocker or a pusher or anything. Relying this time on, because we're dropping things in vertically, obviously dropping vertical, yes, relying on one more of the actual items on the path to actually, you know, get forward momentum. I mean, it's probably possible to put a pusher in here and detect when we've got them, but that just works so simply. I ain't gonna mess with it. And there we go. Not a pretty great cycle scope. I mean, it's there, it's getting in quickly, but not bad, you know, blocks and footprints. So for a, you know, it's obviously not an optimizer, it's not one of these silly solutions, but it's obviously a simpler way of doing this level, and I believe it's like that because using this trick here of actually just using a block when you're building things vertically, sometimes if you have them, let the next one come in, let it push things along rather than getting into madly complicated blockers, pushers, detecting sensors, and such. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope that was either informative or fun, or at least something. Leave a comment if you have any ideas about any of this stuff. Thanks again for watching. Catch you next time.